What up, y'all? It's your boy Fro, and today I'm gonna be doing these kind of videos here and there, but I wanted to show some of the Blu-rays that I picked up recently, and ain't nothing to it but to do it. All right, first up we got A Man Called Otto, which I thought was pretty damn good. I thought this was a great film. Now, technically, this one was released in January, but there's also prints of December 2022. I consider this one kind of 2023. I would have this in my top 5 films of the year, maybe top 3. I also thought this was Tom Hanks' best performance in a very long time, maybe at least 5+ years, maybe more. Next up, we have The Menu, where Ralph Fiennes, Anya Taylor-Joy, Nicholas Hoult, John Leguizamo has a pretty small role in here, but a decent amount of screen time. And this one was pretty half and half with people when it came out. I remember some people not really feeling it, but I had a great time with this one. I thought it was a lot of fun, despite how dark and how grim the subject matter is. It's basically about, without spoiling too much, the main chef, the creepy guy played by the great Ralph Fiennes. He invites all these movie critics and all these snobbish kind of food people, if you will, to this island, to his restaurant. And I don't want to spoil it, but it doesn't turn out to be what these people thought it would be. I had a good time with this one. I can see why people didn't like it. The ending to me is a little bit weird, but I don't hate it. I really like this film. Next up, I can't think of any nitpicks for this fucking movie. Guy Ritchie's The Covenant. I enjoyed this one way more than I expected. I thought this was a fantastic film, great acting, nice dialogue. I felt I was really raveled into the film. It kept pulling me in. I thought Dar Salim, the homie that's helping Jake Gyllenhaal through the film, I thought he did a great job. I cared about his character and his family. And I highly recommend this film. Great theater watch. I look forward to seeing it on Blu-ray. Great film. Now, this one's very goofy. If you didn't like this one, I can understand as well. But I had a blast with Violent Night. Saw this in theaters when it came out. I had a great fucking time. I thought the kills were great. Action scenes were pretty well choreographed, in my opinion. The ending was pretty fun. David Harbour did an awesome job kicking ass as Santa. At first, he's like this drunken low life. He's not feeling the Christmas spirit at first. But then he meets this kid, this little girl, I think her name was Trudy in the film. She loves Christmas. She makes him like start to find that spirit again, pretty much. But a group of mercenaries led by John Leguizamo, who does a decent. I'm a big fan of Leguizamo, but I did find him to be very over the top at moments in this film. I can understand why, because the movie's very goofy. But I had a great time. If you didn't feel this one, I can see why. Me, loved it. Now, this one is one of the first DVDs and physical copies that I've ever seen as a kid. I have a very big memory with this one. I didn't have this one on Blu-ray, and it was very cheap, so I was like, yo, I'll add it to the FRO collection. But Meet the Parents with De Niro and Ben Stiller. I love this movie a little bit more as a kid. Growing up, I think it's cool. There are some funny moments like Jinxie the cat, and when Ben Stiller goes on the roof and it's burning down and he has to like, it's just a shenanigans movie. And Ben Stiller does a really good job playing the bumbling guy that's trying his best, but, you know, he's pretty much a screw-up for the most part. And De Niro is De Niro in this film, but he's having a blast. You can tell he's having a good time playing Jack, playing I believe he's CIA in this film, or he's retired. Ben Stiller wants to marry De Niro's daughter, so De Niro's like, I'll be watching you, and he's very serious. I'll even go as far as to say that I'm on the rare side that enjoys Meet the Fockers just a little bit more than Meet the Parents. Meet the Parents, you can argue, is kind of technically a better film, better writing, etc. But Meet the Fockers was more fun for me. Barbra Streisand, Dustin Hoffman, I thought they were a great matchup, great chemistry. I bought them as Ben Stiller's parents. But Meet the Parents, I still have a good time with. I just remember loving more as a kid. And that's it, y'all. It's your boy Fro Thizzle. If you enjoy these type of videos, subscribe for more Fro nerdy talk, etc. And that's it, y'all. Peace from me and the birds. Out.